Get into the X. The 2000 Asian X Games qualifier, presented by Toyota, will be held in Phuket Island, Thailand. See it. Hear it. Feel it. Experience the Asian X Games qualifier, presented by Toyota, live in Phuket from the 7th to the 10th of December 2000.
Two early wickets. Asim Saeed, Beams for 3, Salim Malik for 8. Now 15 overs have gone, and of course UAE can put the field back if they want. I don't think they will do. Maintaining the pressure as they are. The ball is moving around. And good to see 2 close catches still there. The slip in the gully. People can think about the one-day game is all about restricting batsmen in terms of runs, but you keep chipping away, taking wickets. It's more effective than simply bowling maidens. Well, there we go. Brew has gone, hitting it straight down wide Bidon's throat, and Danish Jabba has taken the catch.
And this is what happens when the side puts pressure on the opposition by bowling tight. Not short enough. Brew looking to hit it square, but just hitting it straight to Bidon, where Jabba holds a very, very hard chance. So that's a fine wicket for the Emirates. Stuart Brew's gone for 11, and 3 wickets are down for 38.
A deadlock at Lahore. England showing their grit and proving they can handle a Pakistani spin attack. But it's a win they're both after, and no one's going to be giving anything away. The Pepsi Series 2000 moves to Faisal for the second test, and you're there live for every ball, starting Wednesday on ESPN.
This cricket broadcast is brought to you by Philips Power Vision. Experience cinema at home. And all-out double power, double Shakti with extra MMR.
Great players. Great teams. Great season of football. The Italian Serie A, only on ESPN.
There's the new man. An awkward time to come in at 38 for 3. He's off the mark straight away, but Sharma very slow to respond to the call at the non-striker's end.
Hong Kong in some sort of trouble now. And that shot really induced by a good delivery and hitting it straight to Jabba. So big wicket for the Emirates, getting rid of Stuart Brew.
And a third for Asim Saeed, who's bowled very well this morning.
So Hong Kong in some sort of trouble now. They've lost 3 very important wickets, and at the same time exhausted 15 overs. Asim's side, he's bowled extremely well. 8 wickets in this competition.
Well, I think Mark Davis will quickly realise that these are not the same conditions in which he and Sharma pulverised Nepal the other day. That's much too extravagant at this early stage, and with the score as it is. He's got to get his head down here. Wonder how long Saeed will keep going, though. 16 overs gone, 40 for 3.
Good strategies, career best bowling, and outstanding records made it an easy win for South Africa in the first test.
That'll fire him up. That was an absolute beauty.
But their quick-fire batsmen gave the Kiwi bowlers enough practice. Now, they're all set to pull off a strong attack. Don't miss the New Zealand tour of South Africa, second test, Thursday, live on Star Sports.
.40 for 3 after 16 overs. There's 3 wickets for Azim Saeed. They're wondering how long he will continue for. In fact, the captain has made a change. He's bringing himself on to bowl. His brand of left arm medium fast. That's proved most successful already today.
No!
He starts with a no ball. Sign of nerves, perhaps. It's usually a sign for a bowler. It's overstretching slightly. The captain knowing his team here is in an excellent position. Oh, that's an absolute beauty. Pitching round about middle, as we've seen all day, nipping away off the seam. I don't think anyone could have edged that. Not even Ramiz Raja.
Morning, thank you. Yes, it has been a wonderful effort by the UAE fast bowlers, maintaining the pressure, getting the ball to move around. Good captaincy by Saeed Safar as well. He made sure that he gave long extended spell to both his fast bowlers. Azim Saeed has been the more productive one. 3 wickets so far, 3 for 23. Ahmed Nadeem is the right arm bowler, and what a good support he has been to Azim Saeed. Rahul Sharma has looked pretty tidy out there. He's gone out there with a purpose. Has batted quite sensibly, and he remains the only hope, Amir, for the Hong Kong team.
Certainly, and he's already played 35 deliveries for his 8 runs. He's been very patient. It's because the fast bowlers, they bowled really well. They made use of the ball with a proud scene.
No!
It's no ball by the captain. We are in a very, very important phase of this game. The Emirates team, they have created a pressure on the Hong Kong team. And now the second string fast bowlers, they are bowling. And then Rahul Sharma, who was the hero of the last game. It's very important for the Hong Kong team that Rahul Sharma stays on the wicket and not only get the wickets intact, also keep on scoring runs. And from Emirates' point of view, the opening bowlers, they've created a pressure, and the second string fast bowlers should keep on creating the pressure on the batsmen. They have to be very, very tight, because Rahul Sharma and Davis would be looking to score and keep the wicket intact. And this is where these fast bowlers, second string fast bowler, can pick up few wickets.
Lovely delivery. Once again getting the ball to move just on that off stump. Late away swing. Nice follow through. Good carry as well. So he's putting in an extra bit here, Saeed Zafar. What's the importance of this spell? That'll be a wide. Becomes just a little difficult at times for the bowlers to control the movement. The ball has really deviated a lot this morning. Whenever the ball has hit the seam. It has really moved extravagantly. 2 no balls and 2 wide so far for Saeed Al Safar, bowling his first over.
That was a very good delivery. Good comeback delivery from the captain. Has to be very, very precise with his line and length. They've created a pressure on the Hong Kong batsmen. They keep on keeping their cool and stay disciplined. They can get quite a few wickets here because the Hong Kong batsmen, they are under a lot of pressure.
Nicely played, a chance of a run out, but Rahul Sharma has made his creed quite easily in the end. Good early call. Hong Kong 45 for 3 after 17 overs.
Catch the latest thrills and spills from the Asian motorsport scene. Motorsports Asia, Wednesday on ESPN.
The run rate of 2.65. So not a happy morning for Hong Kong. They've lost 3 wickets. Stuart Brew and Rahul Sharma really were going very well out there in the centre, trying to get things organised through a partnership. But Stuart Brew was unlucky. Really middled that pull shot quite nicely, but straight to the fielder. The over rate has been very impressive in all these matches in this trophy. Teams have really made an effort to bowl them as quickly as possible. Miraj Khalik is going to replace Asim Saeed, who's bowled a very good opening spell. 3 wickets for the left armour, being replaced by Miraj Khalid.
It's been an ideal start given to Emirates cricket team by their fast bowlers. You can't ask for a better one.
Had a wonderful game against Malaysia, the last game, 4 for 33. Very accurate and good variety as well.
And this is because this man in the picture, Naveed Anjum, who's been coaching Emirates team. He was a brilliant seam bowler. Played Test cricket for Pakistan and one-day internationals, and looked like he has worked very hard with his fast bowlers, told them how to make use of the proud seam. He shouldn't be a worried man. He looks worried, but he shouldn't be, because his team is in a very good position here.
It's just a little pensive, Naveed Anjum. That's beautifully fielded. It's an excellent effort in the outfield. I think generally the fielding has been extremely good, except for the drop chance in the first slip. The ground fielding has been very impressive.
And the good thing about UAE fielding is they're attacking the ball all the times, and they're not shy of throwing at the stumps, and this create a bit of pressure.
Once again anticipating that shot really well. This time it was Saeed Al Safar. Turning out to be a very tight match. 3 wickets down, still a lot to play for early in the innings. Hong Kong find a little bit of difficulty out there. Need to get a partnership going. Importantly, they still have Rahul Sharma out there. A lot of movement there for Miraj Khalid. This is where he's so good. Deceptive, extra movement every now and then, and very, very accurate.
Khalid going to the edge of the crease and getting the ball to swing into the batsman. He was playing for outswinger, and the ball came in very sharply, and the height and the swing actually made it very, very easier for the umpire to give it to the batsman.
Deliberately played it in the air because there's now deep square leg in place. So Miraj Khalik really working on a definite plan here. He's getting the ball to in-dip a little. He's got himself a fielder there as a cushion.
That was a nice shot. It's one of the things that the ball is swinging and making it very, very difficult for the batsman to negotiate. You don't see this happening much in Sharjah.
2 runs coming of that over from Miraj Khalid. His first. Hong Kong 47 for 3 after 18 overs.
ESPN continues its coverage of the NBA with more slam dunk action. The reigning NBA champion LA Lakers hit the road to Minnesota. And the starving Timberwolves are ready for a bite. The NBA, Saturday, live on ESPN.
Good strategies, career best bowling, and outstanding records made it an easy win for South Africa in the first test.
That'll fire him up. That was an absolute beauty.
But their quick-fire batsmen gave the Kiwi bowlers enough practice. Now, they're all set to pull off a strong attack. Don't miss the New Zealand tour of South Africa, second test, Thursday, live on Star Sports.
This cricket broadcast is presented by Pepsi. In association with Philips Power Vision, experience cinema at home. Europe's premier football tournament, the UEFA Champions League, reaches the second stage. And it's now down to 16 teams, continuing their quest for the ultimate trophy. ESPN is where you'll find the most comprehensive coverage of the Champions League, from group phase to the knockout stage, with live games, replays, and highlights. This is football at its best. The UEFA Champions League, tonight on ESPN.
It's Maggie Winters, the true homecoming queen.
Yes, it's me. Moved back home with Mom.
She's reuniting the old gang and discovering new romances. But this time, she's doing things her way.
Try and stop me.
Maggie Winters, a new series, Wednesday on Star World.
The latest thrills and spills from the Asian motorsport scene. Motorsports Asia, Wednesday on ESPN. Europe's premier football tournament, the UEFA Champions League, reaches the second stage. And it's now down to 16 teams, continuing their quest for the ultimate trophy. ESPN is where you'll find the most comprehensive coverage of the Champions League, from group phase to the knockout stage, with live games, replays, and highlights. This is football at its best. The UEFA Champions League, tonight on ESPN.
Well, the first hour and a quarter has belonged to the UAE team. The Hong Kong 47 for 3, with 13 extras to their total. 3 wickets down, 3 important wickets down. That's a nice shot. Didn't middle it entirely, but found the gap.
Come on, boys!
The first wicket to fall was that of the opener Eames, who was caught at point. Very good catch. Went at an awkward height and nicely grabbed by Kashif Khan at point, leading edge. Just played 10 deliveries, Mark Eames, for his 3 and early wicket. Gone for 15. This one was the second wicket of Salim Malik. Come back to that. It was a fierce cover drive that went in the air. Just a shade. Kashif Khan really diving, picking it up inches from the ground. Very good anticipation there from the fielder. Stuart Brew, the important wicket of the Hong Kong captain, was the last wicket to fall. Hitting the ball quite nicely, but straight down the throat of the mid-on fielder. That single brings up the 50 for Hong Kong. Still not entirely out of the woods. They need a partnership, as you've mentioned earlier. Saeed Zafar has captained his team quite well. No spinner's been introduced so far. There's extra bit of help for the fast bowlers. He knows that Rahul Sharma is a decent player of the spinners. So he's keeping the Hong Kong's best batsman on his defensive here.
Rahul Sharma has been batting very, very sensibly. He knows the ball is swinging around. He's making sure that he gets right behind the line of the delivery. He's not trying to play some extravagant shots here. He knows the situation is not in Hong Kong's favour. He's just playing in at the moment. It's very important for both of them to stay at the wicket for a longer while. Play that, son.
Beautiful shape away from the bowler there. Consistent line just outside the off stump. Davis falling that one from Saeed Zafar. Hanging his bat at that. Lucky escape.
The Emirates fast bowler has been very, very impressive. Their wrist placement has been superb.
It's a good single taken. Davis calling early. Rahul Sharma in safely. After 19 overs, Hong Kong 52 for 3.
Take a firm stand. Get a grip on it. And watch your speed. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low. ESPN World Snooker presents the 2000 Scottish Masters. The final, Sunday on ESPN.
Adam Holyoke, the Hong Kong coach, has done a good job with his team, especially commissioned to see them through, and they've done reasonably well. They're in the final of the ACC Trophy, already qualified for the Asia Cup. A lot of county experience. Has also captained England in the one-day tournament here in Sharjah a few years ago.
And winning it, it was a good tournament for England team. They played well. Adam Holyoke has been a very, very deceptive bowler in one-day internationals. He's got quite a few slow deliveries in his armoury. He uses them very well. He's a decent batsman as well.
Adjusting well in the end. There is a dominant drift inside, or the in-swinger from the bowler. Batsman really looking to play through the offside and had to really adjust in the end.
It's very interesting to see the wrist placement by the bowlers being very tight. It's always behind the ball. And, most of the time, 99%, the seam is hitting the deck, and this is the reason why the ball has been wobbling around and making it very difficult for the batsman.
Balls from edge of the crease. Doesn't seem to have an away swinger, more keen to bowl the in-dippers. Hitting him on his belly. That couldn't have been really LBW. No leg before wicket.
The ball wasn't that short for the batsman to use the horizontal bat, and the ball didn't bounce enough for the batsman to be able to hit it through square leg.
In the air, away from the fielders that are positioned in the circle. They'll run away to the boundary. That's a very good shot. Playing with the movement, Just the right length for the batsman really to pick through the onside. Davis has struck this one quite nicely.
The bowler drifted towards the pad, and Davis was looking to hit through that area quite a few times. He failed, but this time made sure that he'll get the ball in the middle of the bat and hit a very, very needed boundary for Hong Kong. He has to be very, very careful with his shot selection, because Hong Kong cannot afford to lose another wicket here.
Nicely played, square cut straight to the fielder. After 20 overs, 56 for 3 Hong Kong.
Yes, welcome to the really big sporting occasion.
In the world of sports, every second counts. Keep in pace with the latest in international sports. Don't miss the Indian perspective.
And it's a good start.
Crisp, incisive updates and more from our experts. This is your half-hour daily dose. Sportsline, live, only on Star Sports.
UAE bowlers have kept things very tight. Made life just a touch difficult for Hong Kong batsmen.
Captain Saeed has been very, very busy. He looked very busy in the last game, the semi-finals. He did well for his team, and today he's been thinking a lot. He was bowling, and the batsmen were able to take quite a few runs on the leg side. He's induced a mid-wicket.
That's a lovely drive. Beautifully played by Rahul Sharma. He's looked in complete control, although it has been difficult for the batsman to fathom the extra movement. But how nicely he played that straight drive.
Over-pitched, and Ajay Sharma never tried to hit it very hard, allowed the ball come close to his front foot, and then hitting the ball with the full face of the bat.
He's been made to work hard, but he is willing to work hard. 45 deliveries faced. It's very good cricket from the experienced Rahul Sharma. Playing it with soft hands, didn't try to work the ball away towards the onside, although onside is pretty filled by the bowler. Late movement away from the bat, and nicely adjusted there.
He made sure that he brings everything behind the line of that delivery, and then softening his hand, took the pace off and got a single.
There's a difference, the predominant difference between the two batters. Rahul Sharma is more keen to let the ball come on to him and then work it away nicely, adjusting at the last minute, and which is the right thing to do when the ball is moving around. Whereas Davis is more inclined at pushing the ball, more of a bottom hand player. An edge, appeal, umpire not moved. I definitely heard a noise. Sundaram really not interested. Lovely delivery from the UAE captain, once again maintaining that lovely line away from the bat.
Beautiful delivery. He was very unlucky. Didn't get the reward for this delivery, although we did hear something. Here you see in the replay, there was a slight edge through to the wicketkeeper.
Once again, a lovely line and lovely movement, squaring the batsman up. That's beautiful bowling. Late movement, and we definitely heard a noise. This was the last delivery, but the delivery before this actually had a noise, a sound. And the UAE fielders are very keen that they'd got the batsman out. Appealed quite vociferously, but to no avail. Very good over from the UAE captain. teasing over. Davis really at sea on that off-stump line movement. There you see the noise, and keeper immediately going up in the air, thinking that he has got the batsman out. But Hong Kong remain on 62 for 3.
And also there's always a big sign of a nick. Batsman playing, and then if he knows that he edged, look at the head. He'll always follow the ball once you hit the ball, and this is a big sign that he has nicked the ball. And the wicketkeeper, rightly so, leapt in the air and was appealing very hard. Lucky, still there. Emirates team would mind this, because in the previous game, a run out, there was a clear run out, and the third umpire was not asked into play, and Nasir Siddiqui went on and played a match-winning innings for Emirates, and this is the reason why the Emirates cricket team would mind umpire Fickling.
Down the track, and that's a lovely hit. Very clean, methodical, and going all the way. That's the first 6 of the innings, and guess what? Comes off the bat of Rahul Sharma.
Great hit from Sharma. He told everybody, he showed everybody that he's capable. Once again, coming down to the pitch after watching the ball closely coming out of the bowler's hand, got down and went through the shot beautifully.
So a boundary and a 6 now for Rahul Sharma. That strike rate now pretty steady, 45.8. That's good work done under very difficult conditions. That was a brave hit coming down the track. Didn't try to play across the line, made sure that he got the elevation that was required. That'll give his team a little bit of confidence and boost to the dressing room. Just a little wide. There was an opportunity to score some runs, but Rahul Sharma just a little late in that approach.
It was wide, and Rahul Sharma must be annoyed with himself. He knows he was offered a bit of width, and the ball wasn't that close to cut. He missed on that opportunity because he couldn't move his back foot, couldn't get into the line.
It's a beautiful delivery. Mehraj Khalik really working up a lovely line, but needless run given to Rahul Sharma to put him on the other end. That's not good cricket from UAE. Got to maintain that pressure.
Well, the UAE wicketkeeper saying that Rahul Sharma has lost his balance and he was out of the crease. He did the right thing, took his chances to get a run out.
Mohammad Nadeem was the keeper. It wasn't signaled as a bye, so SK Bansal just misreading the script out there in the center.
Yes.
If that wasn't signaled a bye, then he would have been back in the pavilion court. SK Bansal not very steady out there, just a little rickety.
Well, it was the weekend in Emirates. Last night must have a big night. This is the why he forgot what to do out in the middle.
Yes, sir, come on. Come on, boys.
A lot of encouragement now from the keeper. Hong Kong 71 for 3 after 22 overs.
A deadlock at Lahore. England showing their grit and proving they can handle a Pakistani spin attack. But it's a win they're both after, and no one's going to be giving anything away. The Pepsi Series 2000 moves to Faisal for the second test, and you're there live for every ball, starting Wednesday on ESPN.
71 for 3 after 22 overs. Changing the commentary position, it's going to be Jonathan Agnew. Alongside him is David Lloyd.
Kiramis. Good running by Hong Kong. Just starting to turn things around a little in the last half hour, certainly since I left the seat half an hour ago. They were very much under pressure, but good running. I think we have to say some good fortune as well with an umpiring decision. Looking a little more healthy now, David.
Win some, you lose some. Umpiring decisions. Rub of the green, as always in cricket. General's there again, isn't he? Rahul Sharma, non-striking end, he's running the show again. Important, this ACC trophy final. Tournament director Anil Calaver.
Come on.
I agree with me, David. Hong Kong has done very well here to battle through those helpful conditions.
I think both teams are quite happy. Hong Kong to win the toss and bat first and set the total. UAE would prefer to chase, so they're quite happy, but the 3 wickets were significant at the early parts of the game. Good character from Hong Kong.
Shabazz, Mama. Ah, lovely fit, Mama. Lovely boy, Shabazz.
Just at times, UAE, as in previous matches, just over-enthusiastic in the field, throwing at the stumps when it's just not necessary and giving runs away on overthrows. Seen a number of those. Just a discipline of the game that you've got to be very careful. Needs to be a field change here. There are only 3 fielders inside the circle. Fine leg comes up to join the 3.
Come on.
Singled off the last ball, so 2 off the over. 73 for 3.
Wherever the world plays rugby, the news and views that count. Behind the scenes with the big names and the big games. And a sideline view of all the action. With the IRB's World of Rugby, tonight on ESPN.
Good stroke, but the outfield again very slow today. It's been a little bit of early morning drizzle, which has helped slow things down.
When I arrived this morning, it was very overcast, a lot of dew on the ground. It seems to have burnt away.
Oh, lovely bowling, yourself, Shabazz. बहुत आला मेरे Shabazz, boys, Shabazz. Come on, boys, come on. Shabazz, Dennis.
So feeding everything into the computer, that's what it's come up with. And what you think, David, would be a good score in these conditions?
I think a target score would always be from a team batting first, 200. You can move that along if you've got a partnership develops. You can extend that beyond 200, but I just think here at Sharjah, your first target is 200 and then try to get more to the time available.
Much depends on this chap, I reckon. So capable of hitting boundaries.
He looks a fine player. I mentioned earlier that I watched the practice of both teams. He didn't take part in it. No physical work at all. He just sat down and read the paper.
Hong Kong's Inzamam, is he?
He knows what he's about, Rahul Sharma. He's come here to bat. He just did a little bit of work, and then came and sat down and reflected and studied, and he would have a vision of how he wanted to play. 145 in 136 deliveries he scored in the semi-final. 11 fours, 6 sixes. Played wonderfully well.
Well, it appears to be a different story today. He's a guy who likes to get his head down, play himself in before unloading the big shots, but 55 balls for his 24 so far.
And again, it's sensible play. 1-6, 1-4, but 10 singles. He always looks to keep the board ticking. He's well organised.
Four wides, that's been given. So 5 will go up. Nothing credited to Sharma here. Interestingly, after 55 balls against Nepal, he was on 28 not out, so 25 here. So lots of way to go for him yet.
Just those errors that come in from wides can be vital in a one-day game. Disciplines which are down to you as a bowler.
End of the over, 24 gone, 81 for 3.
ESPN continues its coverage of the NBA with more slam dunk action. The reigning NBA champion LA Lakers hit the road to Minnesota. And the starving Timberwolves are ready for a bite. The NBA, Saturday, live on ESPN.
It's been hard work for Hong Kong all the way through this innings so far. Run rate now just less than 3.5. It was below 2.5 earlier on.
Previously, we've seen Falcons, we've seen four-wheel drives, we've seen camels. Now, this is interesting, horse racing. From the stalls, 5 runners.
You're a racing man, aren't you?
Very much so. This is dirt track racing on the fibre sand, I would think. Big racing area, this.
Right in saying that you own a horse.
I own a part of a horse. I think probably about 3 hairs on its back, along with Michael Atherton too, the former England captain, England opening batsman.
Thought I saw it wandering along the road here actually a couple of days ago with a hump on its back.
No, apparently the word is from the stable that it's coming along nicely and it's schooled well and it's ready to go. But it's over the sticks. It's a jump horse. The winter in England. Keep your eye on it. Golden goal.
That's a golden stroke or a golden catch. Golden catch. Straight to the man. Siddiqui takes the catch, and Davis, well, he was looking to go for the big hits, has picked out the man, and UAE wanted that.
There've been some excellent catches taken, and this is another one. Mark Davis, another dangerous player for Hong Kong, latches onto this short ball powerfully. It's into the deep, way into the deep. It's Siddiqui there who steadies himself, takes the ball just inside the boundary. Another very good catch. Davis has gone for 14. It's 81 for 4.
Take a firm stand. Get a grip on it. And watch your speed. Hit 'em high, hit 'em low. ESPN World Snooker presents the 2000 Scottish Masters. The final Sunday on ESPN.
They have been a team on a constant decline. Now they meet the best in the game at home. 3 explosive pace attackers and an experienced batting lineup is what makes Australia the ultimate challenge. With no victories overseas for the past 3 years and the mounting pressure of match-fixing allegations, it looks like a tough tour ahead for the West Indies. Catch the Ansett Australia Test Series 2000. Continues tomorrow live on Star Sports.
81 for 4 as we approach the halfway stage. There's the new man, the batsman crossed while this catch is being taken.
Well, Mark Davis, he'll just be taking his pads off now. Sitting quietly in the dressing room thinking, where have I found him? Siddiqui at deep backward square leg. It was a big hit. Short of a length. Gets onto it quickly, powerfully. What a good catch.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Well, now it's crucial for Hong Kong that this man stays there. He may have a bit of a rethink, I think, about the way he plays. He and Davis were going well. 43 their partnership. Just turning it round for Hong Kong, but now Davis has gone. A lot of responsibility now on Rahul Sharma. That's the outside edge, down to third man for a single. Halfway, 82 for 4.
Good strategies, career best bowling, and outstanding records made it an easy win for South Africa in the first test.
That'll fire him up. That was an absolute beauty.
But their quick-fire batsmen gave the Kiwi bowlers enough practice. Now, they're all set to pull off a strong attack. Don't miss the New Zealand tour of South Africa, second test, Thursday, live on Star Sports.
That's how it looks for Hong Kong. Azim Saeed taking the first 3 wickets. Now the captain, Al Safa, up there on the board. That good catch by Siddiqui to dispose of Davis. And once again, Hong Kong find themselves rebuilding. Spinners coming on, Tukia. He's had an excellent tournament so far. No one's taken more wickets than him. 6 for 10 against Japan. Wonder if he kept the ball.
Good memento if you take 5 wickets in a one-day game. One-day international. Splendid figures, 6 for 10. So what today?
Well, I'll be interested to see how Sharma plays him. There are men out. There you go. Out there waiting for a catch.
We split this innings into the first 10 overs, 30 runs were scored. In the second 10 overs, 26 runs were scored. And then in the 20 to 25, 5 overs, 26. So it was a good time to take a wicket. 30 off the first 10 at 3 and over, and then 26 off the next 10 at 2.6. 5 overs for 26, a timely wicket for UAE.
Sharma's still there and he's dangerous. I think if UAE can get him out, we'll see the biggest celebration of the tournament. He's still there on 26. while he remains, Hong Kong still very capable of setting a testing target.
I think also that from what we've seen, the other Hong Kong batsman will play for Rahul Sharma. He will look to dictate terms. He will also look to play through the 50 overs, just play quite naturally and score runs.
Top score of 33 against Malaysia. Good start for Tokyo, just one from it. 83 for 4.
NBA action. Action too hot to handle. The biggest stars. The tallest teams. The coolest slams. The most spectacular plays. In the world's most popular basketball league. NBA action. Saturday on ESPN.
Five bowlers used so far. Oh, just out of reach of backward point. And that's a terrific stop down there in the deep. Every run crucial. It's Jabba down there he goes. And this is going to be a low-scoring match, and the odds are that it will be. And saves like this, out in the deep, absolutely essential. They can make the difference.
And no real push from the Hong Kong batsman to make this 2 into a 3. Excellent fielding.
A single to Sharma, he goes to 29. Now, will the captain Safa bring the field in a little here? I did think he set them back rather. For Sharma, at the first sign of shots being played, long on, long off went back. I think it's important now that the men are very tight. Got new man in, French, and a dangerous man at the non-striker's end. Want to keep it that way.
Need to be closer than they are. 5 inside the circle.
Keep concentrating here. Safa, it's really important when you have the danger man off strike that you keep him there. Make the new man work for every run. Trying to get bowling wides down the leg side.
Yes, if they can manage UAE to keep Sharma off strike, it'll prey on his mind that he's not scoring quickly, the team is, and he may do something totally different. He may play rashly. He's just now at the non-striking end, wanting to get the strike. There are 3 deliveries gone in this 27th over.
A bit of extra balance again. He's got no real pace, Safa. He's just a bouncy medium pacer, but this really climbs, goes past the spice.
The stock delivery has gone across the right-handed batsman. It's prompting a change in the field. The captain is the bowler, Saeed Al Safa. We've seen French player miss outside off stump. He's changed the field. He's brought a slip into position, and deep backward square leg comes in from the boundary inside the circle. More attacking.
Yes, they're all in now. It's the third man and the fine leg, although funnily enough it's the last ball coming up. You might play a bit of a game with Sharma here and maybe just give the new man a single and say, well, there you are, Sharma, you just spend a bit of time down the non-striker's end again.
That's exactly what I'd do. Either push the field back and give French a single if he wants one.
Oh my word, that really has gone. A brilliant ball off the last ball. 27 overs gone, 87 for 4.
A deadlock at Lahore. England showing their grit and proving they can handle the Pakistani spin attack. But it's a win they're both after, and no one's going to be giving anything away. The Pepsi Series 2000 moves to Faisal for the second test, and you're there live for every ball, starting Wednesday on ESPN.
A lovely setting here, sun shining, but still the ball moving around for the quicker bowlers at any rate. Danger man's on strike.
Shabash!
But I think Al Safo would like to keep deliveries like this one for him, because he might possibly touch it, although it's gone a long, long way, but the new batsman's got no chance. Right, well, that's good. That's a single. Now, can UAE frustrate him again? Taufik's had an excellent tournament. Look at that, averaging 9 for his 11 wickets. He wants to try and bowl 4 dot balls here if he can.
Shabash, boys, come on. Yes. Shabash, Shabash, Nasir bhai. Shabash, Shabash, Turkey bhai, lovely bowling, Shabash. Come on, boys.
Unusual here, very strong offside field. 4 men all in there inside the circle. But on their toes, trying to prevent this single being taken.
Nasir bhai, Kashif bhai, bahut ala yaar, bahut acche. Shabash, Shabash. Shabash, Shabash, Turkey bhai, bahut
Well
ala,
protected, the
Shabash.
offside. Just in a line there. This man can come in tight, give no single.
Chalate. Aha, idhar, Shabash. Shabash, Shabash, boys.
Well, it's working so far. 1 ball to go in the over. French still looking to get off the mark. And he won't get it there. 88 for 4 off of 28.
New ball, please.